And we're back. Today I want to show you a couple of quick, what I'll call quality of life improvements in NotebookLM. So if you go to notebooklm.google.com and then you log in, you will get to this page. And you'll either have to create a new notebook or go into an existing notebook. I'm going to go into an existing notebook. And what you'll see in the center section here is, well, it's in two places. Right here, you have a new Customize button, or you can click the little ellipsis here, and then you have Customize Notebook. I feel like they're going to get rid of one of these because they're really close to each other. But anyway, what you can do now, if you click on this, you can upload an image, and that image will show up both right here, and I'll show you in a second, on the main screen. So let me pick something to upload. Okay, so I have an image uploaded here and it's kind of cut off, but I think I'll leave this in for the demo because it might do this to your picture too. So this is a kind of weird picture of, I don't really remember what this is, but anyway, now I have an image back here. You definitely couldn't do this before. And the image shows up here. And then if I go back out to the home page, the image shows up on the card here. So, this could just be something that's just kind of a fun thing that you do. Or, this can be very directed. It's like you can do, let me go into a different one. And like now I just, I put our logo on this one. So it's like if maybe you have a different notebook for each of your clients, and instead of just having the name here, you can now have a visual indicator of like, this is this client, and then this is a client, put their logo in here, and this is a client, put their logo in here. Or maybe you have different projects and you have, different project, I don't know, visuals or whatever it is. But it's like now you can, we don't have folders yet, but I hear that those are coming. But now you have a quick way to visually just kind of separate the different notebooks that you have in here. The other thing with Customize, so let me come back in here, is I can change the title, but I can do that right here. So that's not really interesting, I don't think. You can set custom notebook summaries. If you leave it off, it'll, like, what it's talking about is this. So the way NotebookLM works is you give it sources, and then it will, when you open the notebook, it will look at your sources and it will put a summary here. And for me, the summary's never really been useful, but you could never change it. Now, if you come in here, you can actually set the notebook summary, and then you can put whatever you want in here. So I just typed something random in here, and that whole summary went away. And now, this is just nonsense, obviously, but it's like I can put whatever I want in here. So again, if this is for a specific project, I can put in here, hey, this is project, ABCD for Ultra widgets, and whatever details I need to put in here. I can put team information, company information, service information, whatever it is, and it can actually be useful for whatever this notebook is. Or I could probably just put nothing in here. So it's like if I just wanted to come in here and I want this to be blank. No, it doesn't do blank, but I can do, yeah. So I can come in here and it's kind of getting around the system, but it's like if I come in here and I set a custom summary, and then I can't do blank, but if I just put in like a single character, so that's just a period, that's saved. So it's like, that's pretty much blank. So it's like now I can actually decide if I want there to be a summary in here or not. So there's not much to this besides those two things, but those two could be pretty major. So again, if you just come into a notebook and you go to either customize here, or you click on the ellipsis and go to customize notebook, you can upload an image, and that image will stay right here in the top section of chat and will go to the main card for your notebook. And then you can also toggle this on for your notebook summary, and then you can write in a summary that goes right underneath the picture instead of the automatically generated NotebookLM summaries. If you really want those summaries, you can turn this off, and then this will come right back. But choose whichever one of those you like. But I think, again, I call those kind of quality of life things, but it can be really useful depending on how you use your notebooks. One thing I will note with these is that for now, at least, they didn't work on my free account. So if I switch over now, and you see there's not a little pro up here, so this is the free account. If I go into a notebook here, I don't have that same option here. And if I click on the ellipsis, all I have is to delete the chat history. So for now, at least, this is not something that you can do with your free account. The way these tools are changing, my guess is that they're going to update that pretty soon, but I don't really know. But again, for me, I only have the customize option on my Pro account. I didn't try it on the Plus account, but my guess is that it'll work on that too, but it did not work on my free account. So keep that in mind. If it doesn't work for you, it's possibly the account level. Google also doesn't always roll out features to everyone at the same time. So even if you have a Pro account, you might not see this yet. My guess is that you will, or that they're testing it and they'll get rid of it for everybody. But I don't know. Like I said, for right now, it is here for, at least for me, on this Pro account. So take a look and see if you have the feature. If you do, try it out, and we'll see you next time.